Hello, boys and girls. Today I'm going to teach y'all about photosynthesis. That's my first topic. My name's Samuel Johnson, by the way. You already know, man. But here we go. Alright, basically, photosynthesis is like, alright, here you go. Alright, with photosynthesis, plants need very few things to cook their food, which is sunlight, water, which comes from underground, carbon dioxide gas from the air. All of it gets mixed up in leaves and creates its own food. They have tubes called xylem, which they absorb water through, kind of like how we drink water from a straw, and tiny holes on the leaf are called stomata. Plants absorb carbon dioxide through these. It's like windows in a room so that air can pass through and stuff. Hold on, let me fix my eyebrow right quick. Alright, my fault, y'all. But, alright, so like, part one, with the sunlight, the sun and the light. Not all of the light from the sun makes it to the surface of the earth. Even the light that does make it here is reflected and spread out. The little light that does make it here is enough for the plants of the world to survive and go through the process of photosynthesis. Light is actually energy, electromagnetic energy to be exact. When that energy gets to a green plant, all sorts of reaction can take place to store energy in the form of sugar molecules, which you know is glucose and all that. Remember we said that now all energy from the sun makes it to plants. Even when light gets to a plant, the plant doesn't use all of it. It actually uses only certain colors to make photosynthesis happen. Plants mostly absorb red and blue wavelengths. When you see a color, it is actually a color that the object does not absorb. In the case of green plants, they do not absorb light from the green range. And like the part two is gonna be the chloroplast. We already spoke about the structure of the chloroplast in the other joints. You already know what I'm talking about. But we want to reinforce that photosynthesis happens in the chloroplast. Within the cell organelle and is the chlorophyll. It's like, and like it captures the light from the sun. But the chloroplasts are working night and day with different jobs. The molecules are moved and converted in the area called the stroma. It's similar to the other joints. Some stomata and all that. And then this is part three, the molecules and stuff. Chlorophyll is the magic compound that can grab that sunlight and start the whole process. Chlorophyll is actually quite a varied compound. There are 4 types, A, B, C, and D. Chlorophyll can also be found in many microorganisms, which you know is small, living, existing, and even some prokaryotic cells. I know many of y'all kids don't know about those cells, but look it up on Google. However, as far as plants are concerned, the chlorophyll is found in the chloroplast. The other big molecules are water, H2O, carbon dioxide, oxygen, and glucose. Carbon dioxide and water combine with light to create oxygen and glucose, basically like it's food and stuff. That glucose is used in various forms by every creature on the planet. Animal cells require oxygen to survive. Animal cells need an aerobic environment, one with oxygen. So basically, these plants can benefit. The animals can benefit from these plants. So like, it could change lives and stuff, for real. You know what I'm saying? And this is basically the last part, which is the light and dark reactions. The whole process doesn't happen all at one time. The process of photosynthesis is divided into 2 main parts. The first part is called the light dependent reaction. This reaction happens when the light energy is captured and pushed into a chemical called ATP. The second part of the process happens when the ATP is used to make glucose, which is called the Calvin cycle. The Calvin cycle. That second part is called the light independent reaction. Alright? And basically photosynthesis, like it makes us food and all that stuff. And then it helps the plant stay alive, basically. You know what I'm saying? That's the first topic. But the second topic that I have is cellular respiration. Dang, my eyebrow keep messing up. I know y'all peeping that. Alright, kids. I mean, boys and girls. Alright, here go to the second topic, which is cellular respiration. Cellular respiration is the process of oxidizing food molecules like glucose to carbon dioxide and water. The energy released is trapped in the form of ATP for use by all the energy-consuming activities of the cell. That's basically what it does. The process occurs in two phases. Glycolysis, the breakdown of glucose to pyruvic acid. The complete oxidation of pyruvic acid to carbon dioxide and water in eukaryotes. Glycolysis occurs in the cytosol. The remaining process take place in the mitochondria. Alright. Cells take the carbohydrates into their cytoplasm, and through a complex series of metabolic processes, they break down the carbohydrates and release the energy. The energy is generally not needed immediately. Rather, it is used to combine adenosine diphosphate, which you all know is ADP, with phosphate ions to form adenosine triphosphate ATP molecules. The ATP can be used for processes in the cells that require energy, much as a battery powers a mechanical device. During the process of cellular respiration, carbon dioxide is given off. The carbon dioxide can be used by plant cells during photosynthesis to form new carbohydrates. Also, in the process of cellular respiration, oxygen gas is required to serve as an acceptor of electrons. This oxygen is identical to the oxygen gas given off during photosynthesis. Thus, there is an interrelationship between the process of photosynthesis and cellular respiration, namely the entrapment of energy available in sunlight and the provision of the energy for cellular processes in the form of ATP. And that's basically it. But as you can see, the cellular respiration and photosynthesis, like, they work together and stuff. Like, they basically like partner in crime, man, to have us living. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, I know y'all looking at me like that. I know y'all looking at me like, what is he talking about? But, like, they help you stay alive. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Miss Bago, my teacher. You already know. Period 2B, Samuel Johnson. And that's it. I'm gone.